it's amazing the things that you learn. So didn't know that Cab Calloway's music had messed up Henry Ford, who was the founder of Ford cars, built Ford tough in his white supremacist racist ways. Come to find out, Henry Ford, who was a white supremacist, wanted to, maybe that's why Detroit Lions are so cursed. Anyway, uh, didn't really think of much of Cab Calloway or jazz music. Called it monkey noise. Yeah. He had a problem with Minnie the Moocher. Yeah, that Henry Ford. It's interesting how he's got people across these business lines, what they really think about black folks and how the whole totality comes out. It's just interesting when you be reading stuff because there's things you didn't know and assume. Minnie the Moocher is like a pop music standard. Cab Calloway is one of the greatest band leaders ever. And you'd almost say almost harmless in terms of the way he presented himself. He didn't come across scary the way Miles Davis's notes may have come across or hit that muscular strength like John Coltrane's. You would think that Cab Calloway would be almost considered kind of like Louis Armstrong, like Satchmo, kind of not so much of a threat. But oh, buddy, it's one and the same. And doesn't it sound like deja vu? Didn't you hear the same arguments against hip hop, and the disco and everything? You ever notice that's always the same thing? Anything that's black music based or created, it gets the most revered hate and the most negativity, and people just come out the woodworks and they can't keep their clown and clan Halloween costumes in the closet. They gotta wear them where they go. They gotta let it be known that this is that they got a problem with it. So Henry Ford had that to say about Cab Calloway. He had racist Henry Ford had disdain for Cab Calloway and jazz music. Ain't that something? But it ain't the first rodeo, and it won't be the last. It's funny how that you get this prominent figure who wanted to do away with it, who had a problem with it, who got all this, and he would take it upon himself to be that way. This is the thing. And this is why you really are torn on a plantation in America with 3Ks, because I tell you something, you buy, eat, drink something, it's all been contaminated by a supremacist that really didn't really want you, but want your money and still looks you as a prophet. And that's just a sad reminder that when to hear this story and this story to come about, but it's not a shock or surprise. Not at all. Not at all. And Cab Calloway was a man who gave back to the audience. See, when you gotta remember something. If you're an entertainer or what have you, you are giving back to the community. Buying a corny car, we can take or leave it. It's funny how and when that foreplay or what have you, whatnot, they'll never ever apologize for that insensitivity. You know, but these things linger. They linger. And some might say, well, that was almost, they would say, well, that was that time. No, I don't want to hear about that was that time, 90 years ago, 100 years ago. That's the mindset that's still prevalent out here because it's still a taught behavior. It's still a taught pattern that's out here. So to know that a racist supremacist like Henry Ford had it out for Cab Calloway and for jazz music and had all that to say, that you go busy yourself to make those kind of loaded remarks and talk about the industry and talk about artists that had did nothing to you, didn't say nothing to you. That's how you felt. Well, keep that same energy because I want it to be kept. And that's what a lot of young black artist people got to understand. There ain't no love. You'll never have love in a place that suppressed, oppressed you, chained you, bonded you, and looked at you street force humans and still elects people to be presidents and people to that it still has a separate mindset and still Jim Crowism. We're still dealing with it, but you can be in denial if you want to. They always got something to remind you of how they truly feel about you. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.